has ever suffered from chronic pain. For me, it was sports injuries when I was much older. We had a lot of people around here in the Northeast that did some snow shoveling yesterday.
Me.
How you feel?
My back hurts.
In his practice as a chiropractor, no one ever walks in his office door just to go, Dr. Mark, how you doing? Good to see you. They all come to you because they're in pain.
Right, and pain is described to me in different ways, and it's never coming in with a diagnosis. It's, I am not able to, whatever, I'm not able to play with my kids. I'm not able to do housework. And so for me, then I have to figure out, is this some type of acute, recent pain, or is it chronic pain? And chronic pain is something that starts taking away a lot of those aspects of your life. And hopefully with the Quell device, you can help get some of that back.
Without going into too many details, the lower back injury that I had was life-changing. And it put me in a position where medication was not the answer. The medication became a problem. This is how people are managing their pain without medication. And it's the latest and greatest science. When you first brought Quell to us, I'm the doubting Thomas around here. I'm the guy who looked at it and went, come on.
Well, you should be. It's your health. You need to, it needs to be the priority in your life.
All Dr. Mark said is try it. I did. I was absolutely amazed. Now, we're going to talk about something that's a little bit different. Can we go over to our model?
Yeah.
And let's start there, because all of you, and it doesn't matter where your pain is. It could be that shoulder injury from football. It could be arthritis pain that you feel in your hands, or a knee. It doesn't matter where the pain is. Quell may be the answer for you, and all of us will wear it in the same place.
Right, so it's going to go on the upper calf, just about an inch or two below the knee. And
why there,
well,
Dr. Mark?
Because there's a little grouping of sensory nerves that sit right in the leg, right about in through here.
And all of us have it?
All of us have
Whether
it.
you're tall, short, doesn't matter.
We have it on both legs.
Okay.
And this is kind of, I always look at it like the on-ramp onto the highway. And that highway is the central nervous system. So by pressing the button either on the device or on a smartphone.
And there's no cord.
No cord.
It's all rechargeable battery.
And actually a charge lasts a whole week.
Yep.
So it lives with you. And so by putting it in here, it's going to create a very high frequency signal that when you calibrate it, it should be very mild, but through the day you might notice it. And that's going to create a stimulation that's going to then travel up the leg and then into the central nervous system. So no matter where that other branch is, so it could be coming up into the neck, into the shoulder, into the low back, even down into the other knee or the other foot and ankle, because they all share the central nervous system. They're all affected when the body's pain, the natural pain blocking kicks in.
So if you're talking about that cluster of nerves as kind of the entrance ramp,
right.
Your spinal column, your central nervous system would be the superhighway.
Exactly.
And that's where all the signals go.
And that's where all the signals go. So by creating that very specific signal in the upper calf, it's going to, again, travel up into the central nervous system right up there, and then it's going to help pain no matter where it is in the body. And some of the reasons that I really like that pain blocking is because it's 100% natural. So it's drug-free.
Right.
It's not going to have any type of interaction with any medication you're on. It doesn't have any smell, right? So sometimes people come into my office, so I can smell them before they come in. And that's because they're looking for any way to help them out.
No one uses menthol and eucalyptus in shaving lotion.
Right.
Okay? Can I throw some numbers up on the screen? Because this is really, really impressive. And please understand that these numbers have been independently laboratory verified, and these are people who suffered chronic pain. That's not, hey, you know what, I jammed my thumb a couple days ago. This is, my back has been hurting me since I was 20 type of stuff.
It's the pain that you dread as soon as you wake up. And so 86% of the people were satisfied with the management of their pain.
That's huge.
Now, satisfaction is a good thing, but when you really start to see is 81% of the people reported improvement in their chronic pain over 60 days. So you need to have the device with you. I'd recommend you have it on every day throughout the day.
Agreed. Now, by the way, our usual 30-day return policy, that's been extended to 60. Again, when I first met Mark, and what I have at home is the first generation of this technology. This is the new updated technology. You now get 2 bands where we used to get 1. You can also, you don't have to if you're not comfortable doing it, but it's easy to do. You can download a free app to your cell phone that will communicate with this device when it's around your calf, and will give you information, including some of your sleep information.
Right.
So you can wear this 24 hours a day except for when you're in the shower.
It's intended to wear it 24 hours a day because pain never takes a break.
That's true.
And the smart aspect of this knows when you're sleeping based upon the position of your legs and adjusts the signal into that calf. But what it's going to do is it's going to be able to help you track your sleep.
Yep.
It's going to track your therapy session so you can make it more intense or less based using this the phone app or on the actual device itself.
And
you track your activities.
What you feel, it's not an electrical shock.
No.
It's an impulse.
Right, it's a tingling sensation. That's the way I always feel.
That's
It's like a little kind of like a buzzing that's going on in through there.
So it works with a series of electrodes, and you're going to get what would be the equivalent of 60 days worth.
Right.
Okay. Normally, when you buy it, you get a 30-day supply. We give you 60. We have these available to you. They're here at QVC, and they're reasonably priced as well. The unit is priced at $249.95. Now, listen, if you've been in chronic pain like I was, you've tried everything. And you've tried every goop and cream and salve and gel and try this medication and do this and hop on one leg and say these words. And I know it's an investment, but try it. Your shipping and handling is free. Easy Pay is here. And we have extended the return policy for 60 days. You can wear it discreetly. People won't even know you've got it on.
Right. For instance, so I have it on right now. And so, you know, as a guy, I never want to admit that there's a problem.
Yes.
I never want to admit that my back is hurting. I'm not Superman.
Yeah,
right,
I know.
Exactly.
Yep,
but, you know, I have it on. And so, like I said, it kind of goes on the upper calf here. But I just drop it over my pants. If I'm having a day with a lot of patients and it's requiring a lot of movement, I have it on. And my patients don't even realize it.
I will forget that I'm wearing it. And I've had days where I forgot to wear it. And that's when you really appreciate this.
Yeah, it kind of catches up to you, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're like, wait, oh my gosh. And that's why we give you 2 bands. So if you do exercise, if you are out and it gets sweaty, throw the one in the washer and dryer, and then you throw the other one on. Yep.
Again, let's show them what it's doing, and then I want to hit those numbers once again.
Sure.
Look at the difference between Mark and I. Mark is 6 foot, what are you?
5.
6'5"? I'm not. I think I outweigh you too. It's kind of making me mad. Our bodies are very, very different. We're all individuals, but we are all built somewhat the same in terms of the way our pain receptors work.
Exactly. So it's going to affect you differently than it's going to affect me, but by creating that high frequency signal right in the upper calf area, it's going to stimulate the body's natural pain blockers, which means no interactions, drug-free.
Right.
And by creating that signal, and you can see Colleen has it on right here, and by creating that high frequency signal right at the upper calf, again, about 2 inches down below the knee.
And the instructions tell you exactly where to put it. And by the way, you'll 1 or 2 times of using it, and you'll know exactly where to put it.
And the app actually is going to have the videos for directions, but it's going to create that signal. It's going to travel up into the legs, and again, because Colleen's low back and the legs share those same nerves, same thing coming up into the shoulder and the neck, all of that's going to be affected by triggering the body's natural pain blocking mechanisms.
And by doing that, again, it doesn't matter where that pain is or what that pain might be. It could be, again, a shoulder pain from a football injury. It could be knee pain, arthritis pain. For me, it was lower back. Try this. I have found it to be an amazing tool in managing pain. Dr. Mark, thank you.
Thanks for having me, Dan.
Always good to have you here. Coming up a little bit later on, we hear this term, smart homes. Well, I live in a farmhouse that was built in 1790. My house was built before electricity was even discovered. But now I've got a smart home. It's the coolest thing. You download this with a free downloadable app to your phone. You plug these into a wall outlet, and then you plug whatever you want into them. Here's an example, the curling iron. For when the wife and I are in the car and we're 5 minutes away from the house, and she goes, "Did I unplug the curling iron?"
No.
I can't remember. So from your phone, you can turn it on and off. But you can do the same thing with light switches and everything else. They're really cool. We'll show you those coming up in just a little bit. It's always good to work with the experts. Those people who have dedicated a lifetime to one